Heron of Alexandria, the man who invented the future 2,000 years too early. Black screen, the sound of steam hissing, gear slowly turning. Ancient ruins fade into an animated reconstruction of Alexandria. Imagine if I told you that the world's first steam engine, the first vending machine, automatic doors, and even robotic theater were all invented nearly 2,000 years ago. Not during the Industrial Revolution, not during the Renaissance, but in ancient Greece, long before electricity, long before modern engineering. One man imagined machines the world wouldn't fully understand for nearly 2 millennia. His name was Heron of Alexandria, and his inventions were so far ahead of their time that many historians call him the father of automation. Animated map of the Mediterranean, reconstruction of ancient Alexandria and the Great Library. Heron lived around the 1st century AD in Alexandria, Egypt, then one of the greatest centers of learning in the ancient world. Although Egypt was under Roman rule, Alexandria remained deeply influenced by Greek culture. It was home to the legendary Library of Alexandria, a place where mathematicians, astronomers, philosophers, and engineers gathered to exchange ideas. Very little is known about Heron's personal life. No portraits survive, no detailed biography exists, but his books tell an extraordinary story. They reveal an engineer who understood mathematics, mechanics, air pressure, water power, and steam centuries before those ideas transformed the world. 3D animation of the aeolipile rotating. Steam flows into the sphere. Heron's most famous invention is called the aeolipile. At first glance, it looks simple. A metal sphere sits above a boiling pot of water. As the water heats, steam travels into the hollow sphere and escapes through 2 curved nozzles. The escaping steam pushes against the air. The sphere begins to spin. It may seem like a toy, but it demonstrated the same principle used in modern jet engines and rockets. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Heron never used the aeolipile to power machines. To him, it was a scientific experiment. Yet historians often describe it as the world's first steam engine, a remarkable glimpse of a technology that would reshape civilization nearly 1,700 years later. Ancient temple. A person drops a bronze coin into a machine. Water pours into a cup. Heron also invented something surprisingly familiar, the first known vending machine. Visitors to Greek temples could drop a bronze coin into the device. The coin landed on a small lever. Its weight briefly opened the valve. A measured amount of holy water flowed out. As the coin slid off the lever, the valve closed automatically. No electronics, no software, just brilliant mechanical engineering. The same basic idea, pay first, receive a product automatically, is still used in vending machines today. Temple altar. Fire burns. Massive bronze doors slowly open. Crowd watches in amazement. Perhaps Heron's most magical invention was an automated temple door. When priests lit a fire on the altar, the heat increased the air pressure inside a hidden chamber beneath it. That pressure pushed water through concealed pipes into another container. As the container became heavier, it pulled ropes connected to giant temple doors. Slowly, the doors opened on their own. When the fire died down, the water flowed back. The doors gently closed. To worshippers, it looked like the gods themselves had answered their prayers. In reality, it was engineering disguised as divine power. Mechanical birds, moving statues, ancient theater stage. Heron's imagination didn't stop there. He designed mechanical birds that sang using compressed air, statues that poured wine automatically, and perhaps most incredible of all, an automated theater. Using ropes, pulleys, gears, and carefully wrapped cords, miniature actors could move across a stage completely on their own. Scenes changed automatically. Characters entered and exited. Some performances could last nearly 10 minutes without any human touching the controls. In many ways, Heron had created one of history's first programmable machines, more than 1,800 years before computers. Ancient cities, workers carrying stones, steam engine fades into the Industrial Revolution. This raises an obvious question. If Heron invented so many incredible machines, why didn't the Industrial Revolution begin in ancient Greece? The answer lies in economics. Ancient societies relied heavily on slave labor. Human workers were cheaper than building complex machines. Heron's inventions were viewed as scientific curiosities, religious spectacles, or entertainment, not practical industrial tools. Without economic pressure to replace manual labor, there was no reason to develop these ideas further. His discoveries remained trapped in books for centuries. Modern steam turbines, automatic doors, vending machines, robotic arms, rocket launch fade back to Heron's ancient sketches. Today, automatic doors greet us every day. Vending machines stand on nearly every street. Steam turbines generate electricity for millions of homes. Robots assemble our cars, and rockets explore space. Many of these technologies rely on the same scientific principles Heron demonstrated nearly 2,000 years ago. He may not have started the Industrial Revolution, but he proved that the future was possible. Perhaps Heron's greatest invention wasn't a machine at all. It was an idea that with enough curiosity and imagination, human beings could build devices that seemed almost magical. And sometimes, the future arrives centuries before the world is ready. If you enjoyed this journey into the forgotten technologies of the ancient world, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. What ancient invention should we explore next? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next documentary.